Rule number 9, let the metronome rule. I have to admit I sometimes falter with this rule myself, but whenever I do use the metronome, I notice that I progress so much faster. The idea is, of course, that you have your metronome running so that you can discover if you're doing something wrong. And if you learn to play with a metronome and always practice with a metronome, you're going to be very much more in time. And if you can play in time and you're used to playing in time, it's going to be easier to do those micro variations that is going to add a lot of swing to your playing. Another thing that I want to stress also with playing with a metronome is that don't always play in your comfort zone. You're probably going to learn a lot of songs that are between 80 and 120 BPM or so. And if you only play within that range, it's going to be hard for you to play outside that range later. So do sometimes play faster, a lot faster, like 180 BPM, just to get used to it and learn to play fast. But also play a whole lot slower. Play like 60 BPM or 40 BPM. And the reason you want to do that is that if you're playing like 120 BPM, you can be a little bit off with your swing aids, for example, and you're not going to notice it. It's going to be very hard to notice. However, at 40 BPM, I can promise you, if you're just a little bit off, you're going to notice it. It's very hard to play consistently in time at a low tempo. So that's why that's a very good idea to practice that as well. Don't just be in the middle. Practice very slowly and very fast as well. So that's rule number 9, people. Let the metronome rule.